daughter got hurt on the job, and even though they let her work part-time in the office, she is still hurting. But the doctor she is going to is, they send her to therapy, but they haven't did an x-ray, they haven't did no MRI, or see what's going on, and she's in real pain. And she was, we was wondering, could she asked them to send her to another doctor.
Is that something
that's a great question, Claudette. Injured workers have the right to choose their own doctor. It's limited by a panel of physicians, but your daughter does have the right to choose her own physician. It's a pure medical question whether your daughter needs x-rays or MRIs or whatever other types of treatment or testing, but in the end she has the right to choose her own physician, and that's a very important decision to make, because oftentimes an injured worker will be shuffled to, I hate to say that, but it's really essentially a company doctor, and I think there's a conflict of interest with many of these physicians out there who cater more towards the employer than they really do to injured employees. But the patient ought to come first, and of course your daughter's health in this case.
Yeah, and that's something that I think that, it's a struggle with every injury, because part of the problem is people get hurt. They're worried about making a claim. They're worried about effective a claim on their job. They're worried about rocking the boat, and they think any type of questioning of what the boss is trying to do, or the employer is trying to do, is going to rock the boat, and it can they're worried about their job. So oftentimes they're told where to go, but there is supposed to be a panel. You are supposed to be able to choose a doctor off of that panel, and you're also entitled to make a change, even from that first choice. You can make a one-time change on the panel to another doctor. But now, I'd agree with Stephen. X-rays and MRIs. X-rays are seemingly pretty standard these days, but there's a lot of hurdles that doctors are required to go through before the insurance companies will approve MRIs these days. I think there's the question as to I think she should probably finish her physical therapy, and typically, and this isn't always the case, but typically when a doctor's treating you, I wouldn't make a change. I would, when that doctor's got an idea and there's therapy or treatment there, I'd let the doctor do what they're supposed to do, or do what they're doing. Then in the end, if that's not working out, maybe, that might be a time to look and see what another doctor, may be able to do for you.